Imagine this. 10 prisoners stand in a silent, dimly lit room. No windows, no sound, except the faint hum of a single overhead light. In front of them sits a table, and on that table are 10 identical boxes. Each box is labeled from 1 to 10. Inside each box is a number, also from 1 to 10. But here's the problem. The numbers have been shuffled, completely, randomly. No pattern, no clues. And the rules, brutal. Each prisoner will enter the room, one at a time, alone. They can open only 5 boxes. If every single one of them finds the number that matches their own, they all walk free. But if even one person fails, they all lose. No second chances, no communication, no luck to rely on. Just 5 choices in a room full of uncertainty. At first, it seems like a game of chance. Pick any 5 boxes, hope for the best. But if they all do that, if they all rely on randomness, their chance of survival is almost 0. Not small, not unlikely, almost impossible. So if guessing won't save them, what will?
They choose a strategy, not based on luck, but on structure. Something hidden beneath the chaos. The first prisoner steps forward. He walks into the room. The door closes behind him. For a moment, he just stands there, looking at the boxes. 10 identical choices. No hints, no differences. But then he does something unexpected. He walks directly to the box with his own number on it and opens it. Inside is not his number. It's another number. So he pauses, just for a second, and then he follows it. He goes to the box with that new number, opens it, another number, then another, then another. He's no longer choosing. He's following a path that was already there, a path hidden in plain sight. Because what he's actually tracing is something mathematicians call a cycle, a loop, a closed chain of numbers, where each box leads to another, and eventually back to where it started. Imagine this. Box 3 leads to 8. Box 8 leads to 6. Box 6 leads back to 3. A perfect loop. Invisible until you step inside it. And here's the key. If the prisoner's number is somewhere inside that loop, and if that loop is short enough, he will find it. Not by luck, not by chance, but because the structure guarantees it.
Now imagine all 10 prisoners doing the same thing, each one entering the room alone, each one starting with their own number, each one following their own path, step by step, box by box, loop by loop, and suddenly, what looked like chaos starts to reveal order. Because instead of searching randomly, they are navigating a system, a hidden map, one that was always there, just waiting to be understood. And the result? Something incredible. Their chance of survival jumps from almost 0 to over 30%. That's not a small improvement. That's the difference between hopeless and possible. But there's a catch. There is always a catch. Because not all loops are kind. Some are short, tight, efficient, safe. But others keep going and going and going. If even one loop is longer than 5 boxes, then whoever is trapped inside that loop will never find their number in time. No matter how perfectly they follow the strategy, no matter how carefully they play, they are doomed from the start. And if one fails, everyone fails. So the prisoners are no longer fighting randomness. They are facing something far more unsettling. Structure. An invisible structure they cannot see. A system that decides their fate before they even step into the room. They don't know how long their loop is. They don't know if they're safe. All they can do is follow the path and hope it leads them home. And that's the paradox. In a world that appears completely random, survival doesn't come from guessing. It doesn't come from luck. It comes from understanding, from recognizing that even in chaos, there are patterns. And sometimes, those patterns are the only thing standing between you and failure. So imagine you are standing there now, waiting for your turn, heart pounding, 5 choices, 1 chance, no room for error. Do you reach for a random box and trust your luck? Or do you take a breath, step into the unknown, and trust the loop?